In today's video, I'm sharing 15 casual pieces that elegant women over 50 never wear, and what to wear instead. These are the little style traps that can sneak into our closets and instantly age us, even when we think we're just dressing comfortably. I'll also show you polished alternatives that feel just as easy but look 10 times more refined. Let's jump in. Chapter 1. Oversized logo hoodies. One of the first casual pieces I stopped wearing after 50. Oversized hoodies with big, bold logos. They might feel cozy, but they read as sloppy and juvenile, almost like you borrowed something from your teenager's closet. The truth is, logos dominate the look instead of you, and that's the opposite of elegance. What works better is a hoodie or zip-up that feels streamlined, soft, and intentional. Think clean lines, premium fabrics, and no loud branding. A great example is the LULULEMON removable hood full zip hoodie. It has that casual comfort you want, but the fit is polished enough that you can wear it out of the house and still feel put together. I've linked it in the description below if you want to check it out. When you swap oversized logos for sleek minimalist pieces, you'll notice how much more grown up your whole outfit feels, even if it's just jeans and sneakers. And speaking of comfort, let's talk about another casual item that tends to work against us once we're over 50, baggy sweatpants. Chapter 2, baggy sweatpants. There's comfort and then there's giving up. Baggy sweatpants too often fall into the second category. They might feel cozy at home, but the oversized cut tends to swallow your shape and drag everything down. Instead of looking relaxed, they look sloppy, like you just rolled out of bed and couldn't be bothered. The truth is, once you're over 50, every detail of your outfit sends a message. Baggy sweats suggest you've stopped caring about how you present yourself, even if that's the furthest thing from the truth. And while comfort is non-negotiable, style doesn't have to be sacrificed to get it. The problem with these pants is the fit. Fabric around the thighs and hips creates bulk where most women don't want it. Add in sagging knees and elastic cuffs that balloon out at the ankle, and you've got a silhouette that does your figure no favors. It's not about hiding your body, it's about honoring it. Clothes should skim and flatter, not drown. And there's another hidden trap. Once you get used to wearing oversized sweats, they start creeping into places they don't belong. A quick run to the grocery store, meeting a friend for coffee. Before you know it, they've become your go-to, and you feel less polished every time you step outside. If you love the ease of sweatpants, that's fair. Comfort is important, especially as life gets busier. But the trick is to find pieces that combine that comfort with a little structure. Pants that move with you, but still hold their shape. Ones that let you relax without giving up that sense of put-together elegance. Think of it this way, when your clothes fit and flatter, you look like you're in control. Even if you're just curled up on the sofa, you deserve to feel good in your skin, not hidden beneath a pile of fabric. Chapter 3. Cropped graphic tees. Cropped graphic tees are one of those pieces that seem playful at first glance, but they can quickly work against you once you put them on. The shorter cut draws attention right to the midsection, the one place most women over 50 would prefer to downplay. Instead of elongating your frame, it slices it in half, making your torso look shorter and your proportions less balanced. The other issue is the graphics themselves. Loud prints, trendy slogans, or quirky images often read as juvenile rather than stylish. What feels fun on a teenager can look out of place on someone who's built a more refined wardrobe. It's not about dressing your age in a restrictive sense. It's about choosing pieces that elevate you instead of pulling you backward. Cropped tees also tend to be made from thin, low-quality fabrics. They cling to areas you'd rather skim over, or they lose their shape after a single wash. What you're left with is a piece that feels more disposable than timeless. And disposable fashion rarely helps you build the kind of wardrobe that makes you feel confident and sophisticated. The truth is, a great t-shirt can be one of the most versatile pieces in your closet. It can pair with trousers, skirts, jeans, or layers, but only if it's done right. You want length that hits at the hip or slightly below, so it creates clean lines instead of chopping your body in half. And you want a fabric with enough weight and drape to feel elevated, not flimsy. When you swap out cropped graphics for full-length refined tees, you'll notice something instantly. Your outfits look finished. They flow, they flatter, and they send the message that you've put thought into your style, even if all you did was throw on a great tee with a pair of jeans. Chapter 4. Distressed jeans with holes. Distressed jeans can feel like an easy way to look relaxed and casual, but they rarely work in your favour after 50. Ripped knees, frayed edges, and faded patches tend to read as sloppy rather than stylish. Instead of looking effortlessly cool, they can give the impression that your clothes are worn out or outdated. Another challenge is proportion. Distressed details naturally draw the eye, and unfortunately, they often highlight areas you might prefer to downplay. A rip across the thigh or knee breaks up your leg line and makes it look shorter. Add in loose threads or holes, and the jeans start working against the streamlined, polished image you want. The alternative isn't to give up denim altogether. In fact, great jeans are one of the most powerful tools in your wardrobe. The trick is choosing pairs that bring structure and polish. A dark wash straight leg jean does exactly that. It elongates the legs, skims over curves, and creates a foundation that makes everything you wear on top look more elegant. One excellent option is the AG Jeans Maori high-rise stretch straight leg jeans. They strike that perfect balance between structure and comfort, with a clean silhouette that feels modern but not trendy. They move with you, they don't lose their shape halfway through the day, and they instantly upgrade even the simplest top. When you step into denim like this, you notice the difference immediately. Your outfit feels intentional, not thrown together. You look current, not dated. And most importantly, you feel comfortable and confident because your clothes are working with your body instead of against it. Distressed jeans might have their place in teenage closets, but for elegant women over 50, refined denim is where effortless style truly begins. Chapter 5. Cheap flip-flops. Flip-flops are one of those items that seem harmless, easy to slip on, easy to replace, and perfect for summer. But the truth is, they rarely do your style any favours once you're over 50. They offer no support, no structure, and they instantly drag down even your most polished casual look. Instead of looking relaxed, they can come across as careless. The bigger issue is how they affect posture and movement. With no real arch support or cushioning, flip-flops encourage a shuffle rather than a confident stride. That tiny detail changes the entire way you carry yourself, and others notice. Over time, they can even contribute to discomfort in your knees, hips, and back. Style-wise, cheap rubber flip-flops rarely age well. They scuff, flatten, and discolour quickly, which means they often look worn out after just a few uses. And while they might feel fine at the pool or beach, they don't transition into daily life with the kind of elegance you want your wardrobe to project. The alternative doesn't have to be complicated. Even something as simple as a sleek slide or a minimal sandal can elevate your outfit dramatically. Choosing shoes with structure, intentional design, and clean lines adds a level of polish that casual rubber footwear can't touch. It's a small shift, but one that changes how your entire look comes together. Because when your footwear supports both your posture and your style, every step feels more confident. And since shoes play such a big role in how we present ourselves, let's take a closer look at another hidden culprit that can quietly age your style: yoga pants that have seen better days. Chapter 6. Faded yoga pants. We've all owned them, the pair of yoga pants that started sleek and flattering but over time turned saggy, shiny and faded. The knees bag out, the waistband loses shape, and suddenly they're less active chic and more sloppy lounge. Once the fabric starts to give out, no matter how much you love them, they're quietly pulling your whole outfit down. At this stage in life, comfort still matters, but it should never come at the cost of polish. Worn-out yoga pants send the wrong message, one of letting go instead of leaning into the confidence that comes with dressing well. The good news? You don't need to give up on yoga pants altogether. High-quality versions are designed to last longer, hold their shape, and keep that smooth, refined look no matter how often you wear them. The LULULEMON Align high-rise pant is a perfect example. The fit is flattering, the fabric is buttery soft, and they don't stretch out into saggy knees after a couple of wears. I've linked them in the description below if you want to check them out for yourself. The key is to replace those old, worn pairs before they start to sabotage your look. Yoga pants can absolutely still be a staple in your casual wardrobe. They just need to be chosen with the same thoughtfulness you'd give to any other piece. When they fit well, stay rich in colour, and hold their structure, they look modern, fresh and intentional, rather than like an afterthought. So if you find yourself reaching for a pair that looks tired and faded, consider it your sign. It's time to upgrade. Because even casual pieces should add to your confidence, not take away from it. Chapter 7. Oversized fleece pullovers. Fleece pullovers promise warmth and comfort, but the oversized versions often do more harm than good. They're bulky, shapeless, and can overwhelm your frame, leaving you looking wider than you are. Instead of cozy chic, the effect is closer to borrowed from the camping closet. The problem isn't fleece itself, it's the lack of structure. Without defined lines or a flattering cut, these pullovers erase your shape and weigh down your outfit. The solution is to think streamlined. Casual layers can still be warm, but they should skim the body and create balance instead of hiding it. Even the smallest details, like a refined collar or slimmer sleeve, can completely shift the look. And speaking of details, another accessory that seems simple but can quickly cheapen your outfit is the one many women grab on rush days, the baseball cap. Chapter 8. Baseball caps with logos. A baseball cap can be a lifesaver on a casual day, but the big logo versions aren't doing you any favours. They read overly sporty, sometimes even juvenile, and instantly pull your look down to weekend laundry day territory. Over 50, the goal isn't to give up casual pieces, it's to refine them. The key is simplicity. A clean, logo-free hat, or one with a softer texture, looks modern and intentional rather than like you just threw something on. A great example is the lack of colour wave bucket hat. It offers sun protection, frames the face nicely, and feels stylish without trying too hard. Small swaps like this make all the difference. You'll still have that casual, functional accessory you need on busy days. But now it complements your outfit instead of clashing with it. Chapter 9. Overly short shorts. Short shorts can seem like a carefree summer staple, but after 50 they often feel more awkward than effortless. They offer little coverage, cut the leg line in unflattering places, and can make you self-conscious rather than confident. Instead of relaxed and breezy, the effect can feel dated, like you're holding onto a style that no longer works. The truth is, you don't need to show everything to look fresh. Slightly longer cuts with clean tailoring provide ease of movement while also elevating your entire look. They give the impression of intention, not compromise, and they balance out casual tops beautifully. And if bold colours can overpower shorts, you can imagine what happens when the same brights take over your entire activewear set. That's where the next common misstep comes in: neon workout gear. Chapter 10. Neon activewear. Bright neon activewear might catch your eye in the store, but on most women over 50, it does more harm than good. Harsh shades of lime, hot pink, or neon yellow can overwhelm natural skin tones, exaggerating redness or shadows instead of brightening your look. Rather than projecting energy, the effect often comes across as loud and dated. The truth is, neon rarely works outside of a workout video from the 80s. It can be fun for a novelty moment, but it's difficult to style in real life, especially if your goal is timeless elegance. Subdued shades, think deep neutrals, soft earth tones, or muted pastels, flatter, mature skin, and transition seamlessly from the gym to everyday errands. Choosing colours that harmonise with your natural palette makes your outfit look polished without sacrificing comfort or practicality. Chapter 11. Bulky puffer vests. Bulky puffer vests may feel practical, but in reality, they add width where most women don't want it, across the torso. The oversized padding erases your shape and makes outfits look more functional than flattering. While they're warm, they often sacrifice style in the process. A smarter approach is to opt for lightweight quilted or belted vests. These maintain warmth while providing a defined silhouette that works with rather than against your proportions. The slimmer cut instantly looks more modern and polished, making even a casual outfit feel intentional. One great example is the Cole Haan women's quilted puffer vest, which gives you structure without unnecessary bulk. It balances function and elegance, allowing you to stay comfortable while keeping your look sleek and put together. Chapter 12. Worn-out sneakers. Sneakers are a staple in almost every wardrobe, but when they're scuffed, stretched out, or worn down, they can instantly ruin an otherwise polished outfit. Many women over 50 hold on to old sneakers out of comfort or habit, but the truth is, worn-out shoes don't just look sloppy, they also affect how you carry yourself. Fraying laces, flattened soles, and creased leather or fabric send a message of neglect, even if the rest of your clothing is carefully chosen. You could be wearing a perfectly tailored blazer and elegant trousers, but if the sneakers are collapsing and dirty, the whole look collapses with them. Beyond style, worn sneakers also impact posture and foot health. Shoes without proper support can lead to aches, joint strain, and even back issues over time. That's why refreshing your sneaker collection is one of the simplest but most transformative style upgrades you can make. The key isn't chasing trends, it's finding sneakers with clean lines, minimal details, and a crisp finish. A sleek white pair can anchor nearly any casual look, while neutral shades like beige, taupe, or soft grey work seamlessly with denim, dresses, or even more tailored separates. Think of them less as athletic gear and more as part of your everyday style toolkit. When sneakers are fresh and structured, they project confidence and intention. It's a small detail, but it has the power to lift your entire look. Chapter 13. Overly tight knit dresses. Knit dresses can be incredibly flattering when they skim the body, but overly tight ones tend to do the opposite. When a dress clings to every curve, it highlights areas you may prefer to soften, especially the tummy and hips. Instead of offering elegance, it can feel restrictive and self-conscious, making you constantly adjust as you move. The real beauty of a knit dress is in its comfort and ease, but when it's cut too slim, that comfort disappears. It emphasizes lines, undergarments, and even posture in a way that doesn't flatter. A dress should move with you, not against you. Knits with a bit of structure or silhouettes that gently drape will always look more refined. The goal is balance, clothing that flatters your figure while allowing you to feel confident graceful, and comfortable all at once. Chapter 14. Extremely low-rise jeans. Low-rise jeans had their moment, but they're one of the fastest ways to date your look. They tend to cut straight across the hips, creating a line that flattens the waist and emphasizes the lower belly. On most body types, especially over 50, this style interrupts your natural proportions instead of enhancing them. The issue isn't denim itself, it's the placement. When jeans sit too low, they shorten the legs and make the torso appear longer than it really is. It throws off balance, which is the foundation of elegance. Higher rise styles, even just mid-rise, create smoother lines and a more polished shape. They support the waist, elongate the legs, and pair beautifully with tucked blouses or knits. The difference is subtle, but it completely changes the overall impression, from dated and uncomfortable to confident and refined. Chapter 15. Stretched out cardigans. A cardigan should add polish, but when it's stretched out, sagging at the pockets or drooping at the shoulders, it does the exact opposite. Instead of layering with intention, it makes your whole outfit look messy and tired. The solution is simple. Invest in cardigans that hold their shape. A piece like the BA and SH Gaspar cardigan is a great example, structured enough to look refined, soft enough to feel effortless. It keeps its silhouette, so every time you put it on, it works with your outfit, not against it. When you swap out those tired knits for pieces that stay crisp, even your most casual looks suddenly feel elevated. And speaking of elevation, now that we've covered all 15 casual pieces elegant women over 50 never wear, let's wrap things up with a few final thoughts. That's it. 15 casual pieces I believe elegant women over 50 should skip. Remember, it's not about restriction, it's about refinement. Choose quality, fit, and timeless style that supports who you are today. All my recommendations are naturally linked in the description below. Subscribe for more style inspiration.